Welcome back to She's Not Done Yet. I am so excited. This episode I've been waiting for, you've been waiting for a long time. I've talked about this person. I've mentioned him. He's my fitness pastor, the one, the only, the machine. I don't even know if he calls himself the machine anymore, but George D. Moore, can you please give it up? Put some fire emojis in the comments. I am so excited because I've been talking about you for months now.
Man, I appreciate you too. You've been shouting me out and making me I'm really good.
I know, but I'm like, I know him.
I'm good.
People don't know I really truly know you. I've known you.
Right.
It's literally been almost 2 decades.
We've known each other for almost 20 years too.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy, isn't it?
The amount of life we've lived in almost 20 years, man.
I can't believe it.
It's crazy.
We're amazing people. This is what's so amazing about us. And I'm saying we're amazing. We've evolved from just becoming, knowing each other and fulfill purpose and careers. And it's amazing to watch it. I've had a front row seat.
That's the part.
To your amazing life.
So here's the funny thing. I think people got to understand. I worked with a company for a little bit of time. It was called Legal Shield.
I remember.
Formerly Prepaid Legal. I got pulled into the multi-level marketing grind. And one of the first people I called was you. And I was like, Theresa, I got something. I'm about to get rich.
Okay. And I didn't care what it was.
I'm about to get rich.
Sign me up.
Teresa came to one of my meetings because the whole focus was you bring all your family and friends, right. and they sit through this presentation by the main presenter, and it's like an altar call at the end.
Absolutely.
Are you going to be a part? You need to be covered. And I remember Theresa didn't care nothing about what they were saying.
I really did. I was like, get to sign a part.
She's like, you doing this? And she signed on. And that's funny because that is a testimony of what you've been in my life. You've always signed on. Everything I've ever done, you signed on. And it's amazing because I feel like our relationship is finally where God wants it to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think
that's big.
I think a lot of times relationships start. And I think whenever you're in any kind of relationship, you got to ask the question, God, what do you want for this relationship?
Right.
And you've been a support. You are literally like an auntie in my life.
Wow.
And as we continue to record, people want to see what you really are to me.
Absolutely.
But the thing is, every pivot that I've made in life, you've always been there. And so much so, I remember when I was getting ready to get married, I would be married for 3 years this year.
This is unbelievable.
And
3 years.
Yeah. And when I was going to pick out the ring and buy the ring, you went with me.
I sure did. That was big.
You were there and you were helping me. And I say all that to say that we're in a place now where you have ascended to this level where you're helping people. You are pouring into people's lives.
Yeah.
And I said yes to God, and it's so funny how our yeses collided.
I love that.
You said yes to God that you're going to obey him with your health.
Absolutely.
With the podcast. This is amazing. Your setup is beautiful.
Thank you.
That's not a green screen. That's Atlanta, right? But you said yes to God. I said yes to God.
Yes.
And our yeses ended up meeting.
I love that. And it's been amazing because, like you said, I support everything you do.
Yeah.
And because you're passionate about everything you do.
Yeah.
So if you would have came to me like, I think I'm going to do, I probably would still done anything you said.
Right.
But every initiative you took on,
right.
you were passionate about it.
But what's crazy about that is you're supporting something that I'm doing now that is authentic to who I am.
Yes.
And what I'm doing is authentically serving what you're doing.
It is.
It's like all these years, it's like we've been practicing friendship.
Right,
it's like we've been practicing, like, okay.
And really couldn't serve each other or pour into each other.
Never really, we just proved that we were there for each other.
Right.
That's it.
Period.
But it's like we're in a vein now where what I do helps what you do.
Right.
And what you do helps what I do.
Wow.
And I think that is the true foundation of what purpose partners are.
I love that.
I think in life we talk a lot about what a purpose partner. When I think of a purpose partner, my wife is my purpose partner.
I love that.
But
Agreed.
you are a power partner, which means that we partner up on things that produce power.
I
And
love it. Business. That's standing on business.
Yeah. So I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be
I mean,
here.
you're my very first guest.
Yeah.
And this is the She's Not Done Yet podcast. But we women know we can't do this without men. So, and I there's nobody else I would want on this journey of health. And I love temple maintenance because we know we're by nature or by our second, our first primary thing is that we're Christians.
Right.
And so everything I do is faith-based.
Right.
But the temple maintenance really struck a chord with me because, you know, I just celebrated turning 60 last year, which was, it's crazy. It's amazing. But I told the Lord, if you give me one more chance to pull myself together and get my body right.
He gave you one more chance.
He gave me one more. Now we are live on a breakout.
I was shouting right in this podcast. I promise.
But God gave me one more time to do it, one more chance, but he gave me you because you already had the plan laid out. I didn't have to figure it out. I didn't have to wonder what I need to do. It was just like, hey, coach, tag me in. I'm ready to go. And just from what you've developed, because you've been here before, this isn't your first time. You've been doing this for years. And people don't know it. That's why people always look at people and they're like, oh, he's an overnight success. No, you've been doing fitness for years.
Very long time.
And I think that what I love about it is watching the perfection of your gift and watching you grow in it to where now you're the subject matter expert. I can literally call you and be like, okay, should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? And I tell people all the time, our workout sessions are literally counseling sessions because you're my mental therapist when it comes to my health. Because one thing I love about you, you always say, this isn't just, for working out. This is for mobility, for strength, for your longevity. Like I'm literally the godmom of your baby. And if you have another one, I'm gonna be the godmom of that one.
Man,
and it's just, I'm really believing God and trusting God for that.
We're breaking the record. I don't know if there's ever been anybody who is a godparent to multiple children. But
I've never heard of it.
If the Lord gives me another child. Y'all heard it here first. She's going to be the godmother.
Listen, and it's a gift, and I'm not going to even try to get emotional about it, but what you all don't realize what you gave me is the gift of motherhood. Because being 60, I know I'm still believing God for marriage, but I'm beyond the age of having a baby. And your decision, along with your wife, was one of my best friends in the world, Joya, gave me the gift of motherhood. And I take it so serious. My baby want to be on here so bad. I don't know if y'all can hear in the background. My child is here right now. But I love the fact that our lives mesh so perfectly. And I would have never known your wife would be one of my best friends.
You know what's crazy, though? You just said that you've recognized at the age of 60 that you'll never have children. What's crazy, Theresa, is that you're just now hitting your birthing season.
Come on now. Don't make me cry.
That's the crazy part.
Whoa.
The crazy part is.
Why would you say that?
The crazy
oh my
part
goodness. For so many things.
Like maybe children are not in your future. I believe God, he's going to give you the wonderful spouse for you. But you're just at the beginning of
I feel
birthing.
It. I feel like that.
Like you have hit the 9-month mark on so many areas of your life.
Wow.
That
it's time to birth it.
Jesus.
And I feel that. I really do. That's like, you can't make me doubt it. It is revelation. Like, literally, I feel like I'm at the precipice of coming into everything God has for me. And guess what? I can't do that if I'm not physically fit.
And that's where we pivot into understanding that the reason you're not done yet. Well, you know what's funny? The name of the show is so beautiful. She's not done yet. But if there was in churches, we say a subtitle. If there was a subtitle to your show, it's She's Just Getting Started.
And I feel that.
You're just getting started.
I feel so much in me, and I never even put it that way about things being birthed in me. But God has poured so much into me, and I feel like I'm at the beginning.
But the thing is, for those who are watching, you have to understand that no matter who you are, where you are, most people feel like they're behind. Most people. there's a 25-year-old woman watching this right now
Right.
who feels like she's missed it.
Yeah.
There's a 19.
You're right.
See, a lot of times we think about this and we think it's exclusive to the 60-year-old,
Right.
the 50-year-old.
Right.
But the truth is, there are so many 30-year-olds who
Yeah.
are turning 60 in their brain.
Right.
And
Right.
they feel like they've missed moments.
Yep.
And the reality is that no matter who you are or where you're watching from, you have to identify with the fact that now is the time
Yeah.
to get started. And the best way to start is through your fitness.
Right.
I am the founder of the Temple Maintenance Movement.
Yeah. Talk to me
And,
about that. Like,
yeah.
how did Temple Maintenance come about? And
Well-
just even the name.
Well, growing up in church, it's amazing how the church is the most powerful yet unhealthy place on the planet.
Mm.
The church is the only place
Wow.
where you can get healed and kill yourself.
Right. Right.
I'm talking about services going on and the preacher's like, you can get your healing right now. I've seen preachers cast out diabetes,
Right.
cancer,
Right.
all of these food-based illnesses,
Right.
right? And as soon as church is over,
Fried chicken downstairs.
what you say?
Pork chops.
What you say?
Candy yams.
Keep going.
Sweet potato pie.
Pound cake.
Pound cake. A pound for every piece. Just it's like foolishness.
I mean, and literally, like some people, people they say in church all the time, like, y'all in sin, y'all probably texting the person you want to hook up with right now. You know what's funny? A lot of people ain't texting people to hook up with. They're texting about where they're going to go.
Where are we going to eat?
Where we?
Mid-sermon. Amen.
Mid-sermon.
What's open? Can we get reservations?
Wings.
Thinking about food.
Yeah. And so what happened was, I love this show. What happened was, I recognized that the Lord gave me a passion for fitness years ago.
Absolutely.
And I went through a transformation. And here's the thing. I turned into fitness. I started working out. I had some major results. And then I began to chase other things. I thought that my purpose was other things. And I ignored the fact that God had given me
Wow.
what I was supposed to be doing
Yeah.
right then.
That was your talent because it came to you so easily. It was a gift.
Oh my God. And so years went by.
Yeah.
And the Lord encouraged me to get my training certification.
That's so good.
And I got my training certification, but I was chasing other things.
Wow.
And the Lord spoke to me one day, was like, hey man, do what you good
It's
at.
in your hand.
And what's so funny is whenever I leaned into fitness, things just happened for me.
Wow.
Anytime the deeper I go into fitness, the more money-making opportunities come to me.
I love it.
The deeper I go into fitness, the more favor I receive.
Wow.
My wife and I went to a Hawks game a few weeks ago, and we had floor seats. We sitting by
All right,
celebrities.
floor seats.
Come on, man.
Come on.
We didn't spend a dime on those seats. A client gave us.
Connection. That's favor.
But you got to find your space of grace.
Yeah.
And you got to find that thing that God has graced you to do.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was inspired because I recognized that, in a lot of business coaching, they say, you need to find your niche,
Yeah.
your target audience.
Right. Right.
And I recognize the church is my target audience because I've been spending time with y'all forever.
Right.
And church people are some of the most
Unhealthy.
overweight
Right,
people.
right.
I mean, and the thing is, they know nothing about fitness. And so the fitness content that I consume every day,
Right.
a lot of church people, they don't know who a lot of these influencers are.
Right. Right.
So as I begin to rise, I'm like, hey, I'm the fitness pastor.
Yeah.
I'm the guy.
Right.
If you have questions about fitness, if you want to lose
You're
weight,
our guide.
I am the fitness pastor. And
Truly.
it was just like, oh, let's follow him. And it's
I
been
love
working
it.
for me ever since.
That's so good because I remember the first time you even mentioned temple maintenance.
Yeah.
But what made so much sense to me is our bodies are temples of the Lord.
Yeah.
Like this is a temple and we never maintain it. We never,
Every
when
time
you think
you
about
work
a
out.
temple, that's something you honor, you reverence, you take care of.
Right.
And we don't do that with our bodies.
Right.
And so this for me for right now, in this point in my life,
Right.
I'm like, God, there's so much, like I'm at the birthing of so much, but I can't do it unhealthy.
Right.
And so I was like, hey, if there's anybody I can call, I'm gonna call my fitness pastor and get me back on track.
Right.
Now I do want to talk about GLP-1
Uh-oh.
because I'll never forget when I started taking it, I feel like you felt like I was cheating on you.
Yeah.
And I was like,
it's like we have a wonderful thing going on
it's
here.
helping me.
All right.
But when working out with you, I would burn so many calories and I would be hungry. Like I could eat like a man after one of our sessions.
Yeah.
Because and I don't know if the metabolism or how it worked, but we could get finished working out. And I want steak and potatoes.
Right.
I wanted it all.
Right.
And I needed something really to quiet. And I didn't even know about food noise, but I needed something to help me not eat.
Right.
And so the negative side about that is you really won't eat. And so then you have to be more intentional about what you take into your body.
Right.
And that's when I was like, I really got to partner with you and get on point. Like not just like when we work out together, you give me what to do, but you also teach me about like, this is what's going to make your body strong. This is what's going to rejuvenate your muscles. This is what's going to build collagen. This is what's going to, it's more than just you're going to work out, but it was strength training. You were like, I need your mobility at 60 years old to be better than anything else. And the rest will come. I always wanted Angela Bassett arms. You were like, they're going to come. I don't care nothing about your goal picture.
Right.
It was like, I want you to be healthy.
Right.
And that's where it was a perfect marriage.
So here's the thing. I have a love-hate relationship with GLP-1s.
Okay.
Because GLP-1 is a tool. It's not a solution. It's something that helps, but it does not solve the problem.
Yeah. Now it is a solution for most people because they don't go about it the right way.
Well, it's a partial solution. It's and that's why I call it a tool. Because here's the thing: a lot of people, the idea of losing weight becomes synonymous with them for looking better.
Right.
Weight loss does not mean looking better, because there's a lot of people that lose a lot of weight. But the problem with weight loss is this: your body is made up of lean body tissue, that's muscle.
Right. Teach us.
And fat. So if your body loses a lot of weight, it's losing both fat and muscle.
Okay.
It is the muscle that gives that tone. I know that a lot of this audience is women, and ladies talk all the time about, I want to be toned, I want to be toned.
Right. Not bulked up. We don't want to be bulky. We don't want the muscle mass.
All tone is, though,
is muscle.
Is muscle.
Wow.
It's the muscle that provides the shape. It's the muscle that helps. It is the collaboration of muscle and fat that gives a woman the shape that she likes, right?
Okay.
But the problem is, if you lose a lot of weight, and in that weight is a lot of muscle loss, there are so many people who are on GLP-1s and they lose a lot of weight, but they develop what I call a soggy build.
Right.
I mean,
I've seen it. It was happening to me.
Soggy.
Like I'm
soggy.
Listen, I want to be firm,
like
and it's not attractive.
No.
So you losing all that weight, but it's not cute.
Right. So the issue is, if you take GLP-1 with the idea of, I'm about to have a summer body. Right. You're gonna be at the beach fully dressed.
Right, because you can't put no two-piece on. No, sir.
No.
Trust me. Ask me how I know.
So here is where we find common ground.
Okay.
Everyone needs to resistance train and eat adequate amounts of protein.
Okay.
It is the protein and the resistance training that allows you to maintain and even gain muscle.
Okay.
If you are maintaining or gaining muscle, you will find yourself looking more fit than flabby.
Okay.
I hope that's making sense.
That does make a lot of sense.
So where a lot of people kind of get thrown off is they have mistaken fat loss for weight loss.
Okay.
This is a journey of body recomposition. Wow. Is the key is body recomposition. It's not about just weight. It's certain terms I want people to separate from. One, I want you to separate from the word tone.
Right.
Because all tone is building muscle.
Okay.
And I want you to separate yourself from the term weight loss.
Okay.
Because if you can separate yourself from the term weight loss and understand that I am in a fat loss, muscle building journey, it will revolutionize everything.
Fat loss, muscle building.
Yes.
Okay.
It's muscle built. Muscle is the foundation of youth.
Okay.
It is the foundation of feeling good.
I'm finding that out.
Yeah. There was a doctor, I forgot her name, but there's a study that was done, and it recognized that a lot of Americans, our problem is not that we are overweight, we are under muscled. And so when you live your life in the pursuit of building muscle and strength, it's like, okay, here's why I'm a fitness pastor.
Okay.
In church, we talk about how if you do this, this happens. If you seek ye first the kingdom, this. If you delight yourself, this. If you
knock and the door should be open.
There is the cause and effect of scripture.
Right.
That I think we don't do a good enough job understanding how the wisdom of scripture.
Okay.
That there is the cause and effect. If you do this, if your ways please him. That it's the same way with fitness.
Okay.
It's that
I never put those two together.
Yeah. If you pursue strength, if you pursue muscle, all of these things
will be added unto you. Then you get the Tone Angela Bassett arms. I got it.
Bam.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Brain explode.
But everything you want is on the other side of building muscle and strength.
So you just said that a good way to build your muscle and strength, fat loss and muscle gain, you need to do protein and weight training. So how much protein, what does that look like? So they talk about like grams of protein, like 80 to 160 grams of protein. What does that look like for me for grilled chicken breast? Like,
well,
I don't know what that looks like for intake.
I love it. First of all, for those of you who are watching who need to understand the right protein amount for you, that's a one-on-one consultation. Okay. Because everybody is not the same. Right. I can give you I can say, well, this many grams per body. Okay. I can do that, but the reality is it's something that you want to really customize for you. Okay. And you do consultations. Absolutely. So we'll put your information on the screen. How can they reach you if they want to do a consultation regarding their weight loss? DMing me, inboxing me is the easiest way. Okay. I get people the information. For fat loss. We get on the schedule. Okay. But here I would rather kind of pivot that question into helping people understand what are the benefits of adequate protein. Okay. Because if you get enough of it, there are certain things that it will unlock in your life. Number one, it improves satiety. In layman's terms, that means it keeps you fuller longer. Okay. Okay. So a lot of times the reason why people overeat the wrong food is because they're always hungry because they're not eating the right kind of food. Okay. Protein increases satiety. That's good. That's number one. Okay. Number two, protein is the macronutrient. There's 3 macronutrients: proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. Okay. Protein is the macronutrient that when you consume it, your body burns calories to help digest it. Okay. Okay. So I'm not trying to get too. No, but this is good. This is good information. But I love it. I got to give a little information to help you understand. Teach us that it's not just increasing satiety. Right. It is also speeding up the metabolism. Okay. Okay. So when you put those things together. Oh, and then the third thing, of course, is it helps build muscle. Okay. So as you tear down muscle in the gym, it's the protein that helps rebuild it. Okay. Right? So focusing on adequate amounts of protein, think protein first in your meal. Okay. What is my main protein source in this meal? And then you build around that protein source. So around the protein source is where you put your fibrous foods, your green vegetables, your mushrooms, your sweet potatoes, right. But that's the power of protein. Protein will have you fuller longer. Is it the same for protein supplements? Like, I can't do chicken breast for breakfast. I probably should, but I would prefer to do a protein shake. Right. Now, does it give you the same benefits of intaking actual protein? She's Not Done Yet is proudly brought to you by TFT Realty, where strategy meets stewardship. Whether you're buying, selling, or investing in residential or commercial real estate, TFT Realty is committed to helping you move with clarity,
confidence, and excellence. Because where you live, work, and build matters.
Well, you said the key word is a supplement.
Okay.
Which means that the problem is, truth is, we've been supplementing with the wrong stuff. So, for example, while a protein shake is a supplement, think of it this way.
Okay.
A lot of times we take supplements for the purpose of time efficiency.
Yep.
You know, you got to do something fast, got to
right.
get it ready.
Yep.
But the truth is, do you know how many people have been supplementing with Danishes and donuts?
Ooh.
Think about it that way.
Wow.
You need something convenient. So
Yeah.
it's like
Quick.
So you didn't cook, or you're not going to stop anywhere.
Yikes.
You know, you bought a box of donuts, and so on your way out, you take a couple of donuts and some paper towel.
That's terrible.
That, to me, that's a supplement. That's a supplement
for a meal. Now
a bag of potato chips is a supplement
because you're hungry and you're not going to cook or go eat dinner.
Right. Instead of eating real potatoes, you supplemented potatoes with potato chips
because they're quick in a bag.
So,
wow.
A supplement, however, of a protein shake, it is just that. It is something to help fill the gaps.
Okay.
So
it shouldn't be our go-to for protein intake.
It shouldn't be your primary. It should be an extra.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I need to fix that.
Like, so for example, if you eat Greek yogurt, for example.
Okay.
If some people, so this is a whole nother conversation we have to do a whole episode
Absolutely.
on meal planning.
Yeah, sure.
Meal planning is an episode in itself. I don't even want to go too deep in the weeds on it. But yes, protein shakes can definitely help you on your journey, for sure.
And so you said because it's a supplement, you're supplementing a meal. Now, do you recommend that we have protein at every meal, like 3 times a day?
Yes.
Really? I've missed that.
So for example, if you take the time to have breakfast, right, which you should, you've been sleeping all night.
Right.
When you wake up in the morning, your body is needing to be refed.
Okay.
You're breaking fast. You need protein. So eggs, eggs are the most complete protein source.
Oh wow. What do you mean by complete protein source?
It has all of the amino acids.
Okay.
This is what makes protein. Now
I love eggs. I can eat boiled eggs. Like for my quick thing, sometimes in the morning I'll boil two eggs, cook 2 pieces of bacon in the microwave, and I'm out the door in a paper towel.
I tell all of my clients that each meal should be rich in protein and fiber.
Okay.
So for example, if you're being lazy and you got to get it going, a couple of boiled eggs with a couple berries.
I can do that.
And a protein shake, breakfast.
Wow.
Out of there.
And so you can do a protein shake with protein, and it's not bad.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because I mean, for example, one egg is, I want to say, 6 grams of protein.
And I know they talk about getting like 60 to 80 grams a day. So
for example, if you eat two boiled eggs and have it with the protein shake,
right?
Man,
that's doubling up.
Yeah.
At least. I love that. And so, and we won't go into food because you'll be back and you'll come to another episode and we'll talk about meal prep. But as far as, I like what you said about the combination of you have to do this and this.
Right.
So it's not just one track of, okay, I'm on my GLP-1 and I'm going to drink more water, or I'm going to work out. But you have to also add protein, because I love you said something earlier about muscle is like almost your fountain of youth. It taps you into, your strength. And I feel better. When I work out, I feel better. Now, I don't like getting up, going to the gym, but when I do it in the morning, it sets the tone for my day, for one. But then I get it out of the way because I legit have excuses of why not to go to the gym later in the day. And it's like literally work. It's not like I'm, blowing it off, but I have other things that I need to have done. So when I do it in the morning, it works perfectly for me. But it's that and the protein and the drinking of my water. And I'm still trying to get to a gallon of water a day. And I do drink at least 64 ounces of water a day. I know that. And I don't know how good that is, but I'm not dehydrated.
That's very good.
So I definitely, and I started taking, where's my water bottle? I might have left it over there. But I take my water bottle to the gym. One time we went to go work out and I had just a regular water bottle, 16 ounces. And you were like, don't you ever bring that to the gym again. I'm like, you don't want me to drink water? You were like, no, you need 3 of those. Like, you need more. So I absolutely am taking in more water. And when I work out in the morning, now, do you recommend working out every day?
Yes. So it's about activity.
Okay.
So I was doing a consultation yesterday, and I was talking to a gentleman about the importance of lifting weights for him at least 3 days a week.
Okay.
But on those other days, you need to walk. And walking is a form of working out.
And so I know, we do our 10,000 steps in the temple maintenance community. And so the 10,000 steps you do it on the days that you work out as well?
I try to get at least 10,000 steps every single day.
Every single day, even on the days you go to the gym?
Oh, yeah.
So what I was doing is working out. Like I do my Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays. And then on my Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, I would do my 10,000 steps, like where I was trying to make sure I got it in.
Man, if
I combine all of it, I'd probably turn up my results.
It's like prayer and praise.
Come on, prayer and praise together. You get double power.
What you say?
Oh my goodness. And I need to do that because I really felt like, okay, I'm not working out today. I'm just going to walk. But I didn't even think about walking and working out.
Oh, yeah.
But I know that I feel better just on my workout days, and I feel better walking. Like I see the difference in my physical ability.
Right.
So it's like you have me doing exercises that they're not just general exercises. Like we do weights, we do all that, but you have me, sit back on my knees and lift up, like things that I would do to be able to get on the floor and play with joy.
Let me jump in there and ask you something real quick.
Sure.
Because one thing about Theresa is that I said this to you before, but it's true.
Okay.
You have the gift of learning.
Okay.
You are a gifted learner. If you know Theresa and you know all of the things that she does, Theresa does stuff that she had no business and no clue what she was doing, and she learned how to do it.
I like to do things accurately.
I've seen you. Okay, I've seen you when my brother had the M3 Center. Mm-hmm. For those of you who are watching who may not be aware, my brother, Pastor Mark Moore, he built a production studio, and it housed so many events,
right?
Pre-recorded church services, you name it. It was a production hub,
right?
And during when there were service recordings and live services, Theresa would be in the production room running cameras, doing all these things. And the crazy thing is, Theresa had no experience doing
Zero experience.
But she learned how to do it. I'm in this beautiful, amazing setup. The lights are perfect. I mean, it's all kind of technology in here. Just all kind of monitors and cameras and just everything. And it's
like to do things
what's
right.
amazing, though, about you is that no one really taught you how to do this. You have the gift of learning.
Wow.
And I'm listening to you talk about certain things that you've learned from fitness, and everything that you're saying, I did not directly teach you. You've been doing reading and research on your own.
Right.
So a question I have for you is, what are some of the key things you've learned about yourself on your journey of fitness?
Wow, that's a great question. And I'm learning a lot about myself. Like I'm learning my body. Like I'm in tune with my body. Right. And I know that I'll be dehydrated if I don't drink at least 64 ounces of water. Good. Because I feel like by the time I'm thirsty, like if I'm like, oh, I want some water, I'm dehydrated. My body shouldn't tell me you need water. By the time it tells me I need water, I'm already dehydrated. Right. So I've learned that about myself. I've learned that through, and it was literally directly through working out with you, that my mobility, like we do what we call 90s, I've done videos and just like on the floor, but being able, when I first did them, my thighs were so big. One, it really prevented me from being able to do a complete 90, but it helped me just being able to get up off the floor. Right. And then just my knees, I call them knees, when I'm on my knees and then I go to a rising position from my knees and back down, sitting back on my feet. And I couldn't do those things before, or it was tight. My legs were tight. I had pain. But I've learned that the more that I do and the more that I stretch, that I become limber and I'm able to do more. Like, so I live on the 15th floor and our elevator has been out before. Right. The first time I climbed those stairs, I was probably 250 pounds. Yes. And I was on the 12th floor then. And it took me
around 250.
I was at 250 pounds. Oh, wow. I weighed 248. And when I knew I was heavier, I wouldn't get on the scale because I didn't want to see 250.
No, that's real.
I'm serious.
No,
if it was saying 250, I'd lay my life down.
Real.
Right.
So many people, they ignore, in my profession as a personal trainer,
Sir.
there's so many people who avoid the scale. You talking good.
I knew that I was at 250, but when I got to 248, I stopped weighing myself because I was like, if this shows me 250, I'm going to be defeated. Dang. And so I was 250 pounds when I climbed those stairs. And so the elevators went out one more time, just this, like maybe within a month ago, and I was at 189. Yeah. And when I got to the building, they were like, oh, they're working on the elevator. They'll be out for 15 minutes or whatever. And I just wanted to go upstairs, put my stuff down. Right. So I was like, I'm just going to go. I'm going to climb. And I knew from my 250 last year, well, it was like a year and a half ago when I climbed. And then and I was on the 12th floor then. Now I'm on the 15th floor. Yeah. I just knew I was going to have to stop on the 3rd floor, then stop on the 5th floor, then stop on the 7th. And I was on the phone. No, I was doing a video. And I was like, I can't believe the elevator's out. I paid too much money to climbing these stairs, whatever.
Before you knew it.
First of all, I'm talking.
Dog?
It was like, because when we work out, I can't talk and be on the Stairmaster.
Right.
I was talking on the video, and when I got to the 12th floor, I said, I used to live on 12.
Right.
And I hadn't taken a break.
What you say?
I didn't stop. Because normally I would be stopping. I got to breathe.
Sitting on the stairs.
I never sat down, not one time.
Wow.
And so I made it all the way to the 15th floor. And like the 14th and 15th climb was slower, but I couldn't believe I was that limber or healthy, or I felt I wasn't adversely impacted by the climb. Right. And the crazier part was I have a weighted vest. It's 25-pound weighted vest. And I saw on a show once, it might have been, I don't know, The Biggest Loser or something, where people, after they lost 50 pounds, they put on a 50-pound weight and then tell them to climb the stairs. And they would say, this is what you were carrying before. Ooh. And I was like, I'm at 189. This is almost 61 pounds less than what I was the last time I climbed. And it made a miles difference of the healthiness. And then, and my doctor, of course, I go to the doctor, make sure, I'm healthy and doing what I'm supposed to do just for my age. And, you get your annual physical. Right. And my doctor said, for every pound I lost, that's 3 pounds of pressure off my knees. Good God. And so my knees were bothering me. In January 2025, my knees were bothering me. I was walking like I was 59 and a half years old.
Let me pause you. January of 2025, my daughter was born.
Wow.
And we have footage of that time. And you look so much different.
Can you believe the pictures? I saw I think at her first birthday, Joya may have posted pictures, or she was like, I have pictures of us when Joya was born, but she was like, do you want me to post this? And I could not believe the person that I was.
Jesus.
It's unbelievable.
So let me ask you this. Since you've lost weight, do you feel like you love yourself more?
Oh my goodness. I feel like I want to be better to myself. I want to take better care of this temple.
See, because love is an action word. And so when you take care of yourself, that you're actually loving yourself.
Yeah.
But like, how do you feel about yourself?
It makes me, so my confidence has gone through the roof. And what was so weird is I thought I was confident before. Right. But just being smaller, and it's not even about the size, it's the healthiness. It's me being able that I'm limber and I feel so much better. I look better when I see myself, my reflection in the mirror, and I've done the before and after picture. Right. When I did my before and after, I could not believe I was that size before. Right. And it made me love myself. Like, I want to take better care. That's why I'm at this season now where I don't want to be saggy. Sure. Like, I want to be firm. Like, and things are working against me. Like collagen, because I'm over 40 years old, your collagen starts decreasing by percentages every year. Right. The elasticity in your skin, all of that is working against me. Right. Gravity. Right. And so now I'm like, I am on a quest to fight age. Right. I'm fighting aging right now. Right. And so I feel so much better about myself. I feel more confident. I feel like there's nothing I can't do. Right. And for me to be able to take care of my body, my confidence is now through the roof, and there's nothing I cannot do. Right.
It's the beginning. So what's funny about that is I remember a couple years ago, you and I were in the gym. We were at LA Fitness Midtown.
Yes, I remember.
And I was one of the managers at the time, and you came and worked out with me. And I remember we were talking, and you started crying, and you were like, George, I don't know my purpose.
I remember that.
And I don't know if I was referring to myself as the fitness pastor at that moment. I don't think I was.
Oh, but you pastored me.
But boy, the spirit of prophecy came over me.
Oh, yeah, you
and
did.
I told you something.
Oh,
I said, Theresa, every 10 pounds you lose,
I remember.
God is going to give you clarity of purpose.
Yes.
For every 10 pounds that you lost, God did something new in your life.
Yes, he did.
And now you're at a point now where it's not about losing another 10 pounds. Now it's about just refining what you did, tightening up, strengthening. Like you're on a whole new fitness journey now. But I'm looking at clarity. I'm looking at what God did through you, for you. And I think that is what most people need to understand, is that fitness is not about looking good. Right. Fitness is about clarity.
It is about clarity.
Fitness is about learning yourself. I say all the time, the hierarchy of fitness is, as you get fitter, you begin to feel better.
Right.
That means you feel better walking. You feel better doing things. You begin to do better.
Right.
So you feel better, you do better. Doing better is you're able to perform better. Lifting up bags is easier. And then the third part is you look better. So it impacts how you feel, what you can do, and then how you look. A lot of people, though, they get fit with the mindset of, I want to look a certain way.
Right.
People begin, I was in high school and they said, you want to begin with the end in mind.
Okay.
And the end that a lot of people have is them in a wedding dress, is them on vacation, is them. It's an event and they want to look a certain way. That is not where you want to start. Right. You want to focus on how you feel and what you can do. It goes back to that thing we were talking about earlier. Yeah. If you seek first these things,
all these things will be added.
The look will figure itself out.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And I'll never forget that, being in the gym that day. And I was so, because you always poured into my life, and you were just encouraging me about, like, your purpose is going to be this. And I was like, I don't know what my purpose is. Yeah. And when you spoke that to me, and I've lost over 60 pounds now, I've had 6 points of clarity.
Come on.
And it's just like, you ever go to optometrist? You have 20/20 vision.
No, I don't. I need to get
you probably need to go to the doctor. Go to the doctor. And so, but at the optometrist, they put the things over your eyes and they tell you, okay, now read the lines now. Now, what does the letter say? Then they click it. Okay, let me give you another point of clarity. And they keep it until it's focused to where you can now see 20/20. Right. And it was like God just kept showing me this. But he had to take me little steps. Right. But I didn't even realize how it was tied to those 10 pounds. Yeah. But every 10 pounds, it was like God gave me a little nudge, or like he gave me a token of good. Right. And then I saw that I can actually feel better and I can be better, and I was healthy. And then I was like, I want to share this with people. And that whole she's not done yet, I was like, God, I am not done. Like everything that I have that God has coming towards me, I want, and I want to be healthy getting it.
But if you don't get healthy, you are done. And that's the part that people have to understand. It's like, don't just get inspired by the title, I'm not done yet, my best days are ahead. Well, your best days are only ahead if you begin to get healthy. Like, your best days are not. It's not going to. I love that. It's not up from here if you're not taking care of your health. Right. So
I love it. I'm so grateful that you were here with me today. And this is not your last time. It's your first time. But I appreciate you. I appreciate your wisdom, your guidance. I appreciate you sharing your gift that you are to everybody, because you could just have your certain, I know you have, high profile clientele, but you take your time to explain it to people who would otherwise not have access to everything that you are, the gift that you are. And so I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you for sticking with me. You could have kicked me to the curb when I got on GLP-1.
Well, but it's been a tool, and you're using it well. And we're in a point where you haven't seen your best. You're really at the foundation. Yeah. You got some weight off you. Your knees feel better. But now it's time to really kick it into gear and really focus on strength. I want you to be 60, but I want you to move like you're 25.
I want that as well. And I still want to be able to wear the two-piece.
That's between you and the Lord.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here. All my fitness pastor's information is on the screen. You can tune in, follow him, DM him if you want a consultation. Yeah. Now, I do understand, and I know that we're in Atlanta, Georgia, but he does consultations for people. You have clients that are in different states. That's unbelievable.
Carolinas, Tennessee.
I love it.
All over the place.
So get at him. Get at my fitness pastor. You know you need some guidance in your life. You know you need somebody to help you out. Yeah. That's what the fitness pastor is here for, and I am so grateful that he shared this space with us in this time. I'm also going to have you come back so we can talk about meal prep and how food really impacts what it is that we do.
I think we should make this a thing.
This should be a thing.
this
Let's
should be a
make it a
thing.
thing.
I think we should make this a thing. I like
I
it. Y'all,
appreciate
y'all
it.
agree? Y'all think y'all feeling it?
I love it. I love it. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. I love you with everything within me. And I'm excited about where God is taking us.
Yeah.
All right. Don't stay away because we're not done yet.